Okay, hey guys, so welcome to another video, and today I am doing a review on the Altra Paradigm Freeze. Now, if you haven't heard of the brand Altra before, they are mainly known for their really wide toe box and their 0mm heel to toe drop, which is more kind of the natural way to your foot is meant to land, and it gives you a more natural foot strike, guys. But I will say the Paradigm 3 is the third version of the Paradigms, and it's mainly known to be the most maximal shoe of the Altras, and as you can see, they've got a decent amount of support on them. Despite Altra sending me the wrong shoes, these are actually really good, and I'm actually really happy I got them. They weigh in at about a 10.3 ounces in men's sizing, and yeah, they are really comfortable, guys. I mean, it took a while and a few runs to get used to and to really wear them in, but it feels like just a heavier flat, and you don't even feel it on your foot pretty much. And this shoe is really a multi-use shoe, guys. I mean, given it's probably meant to be used for doing long runs and marathons and ultra marathons and stuff, but it's such a comfortable shoe, man. You can use this shoe for strides, for a session if you wanted to, but yeah, it's just all around so comfortable, and you barely feel it on your foot. So I personally am used to a bit of a heavier shoe, and this being 10.3 ounces, it is quite a heavy shoe. I mean, you're getting a lot of shoes these days that are 8 ounces and stuff like that, pretty damn light. But I mean, it just takes a little bit of getting used to, and these are just so comfortable, guys. I definitely recommend them if you're looking for a really cushioned shoe that has a bit of give to it, and you can just do a bit of multi-use running in, really. But guys, that's a brief overview of my likes for this shoe. But I'll just give you a little bit of my dislikes about this shoe, given they are small dislikes. So my first dislike is that it's just a pretty ugly shoe, guys. I mean, if someone's going to be looking at you running from a distance away, it's not a shoe that stands out, and it doesn't really look that bad. But from a close-up, it's a pretty ugly shoe. And I mean, it takes some time to get used to looking down and seeing this type of shoe, because it is funny. It's a funny shape. It's got a kind of curved toe box, and that is very comfortable, but it just looks a bit weird. So brace yourself for that. I mean, you do get used to it, but yeah, it's just a bit different to the major shoe brands out there. I do not like this reflective little tongue at the back. That's pretty ugly, but besides that, guys, it's not a shoe that stands out, as I said, and yeah, it's really just not that bad. But it does have some grooves at the bottom. They lose a little bit of a grip to the shoe. I mean, I regularly do track sessions on a gravel circuit. These shoes slip right off that gravel, and it's just really hard to run on gravel and slippery surfaces with these shoes on. So I mean, keep that in mind. They're not meant for trails or anything. They are meant for the roads. No rocks have been caught in the sections of the shoe, so that's pretty good. Besides that, guys, the bottom is pretty good. It feels comfortable, and yeah, it feels like it's really giving you a little bit of protection for your legs and yeah, your knees, and that's pretty much what is pretty important for a runner, especially if you're doing 100 miles a week in and out, or even 100k a week, or 60 miles a week, or whatever. And yeah, so it does protect you a lot from the harsh environments of running, especially when you're running on paved road and it's just so hard poundage. As I'll talk about the upper for a little bit. Now, this is a pretty breathable upper, very similar to Nikes and stuff. It's quite light, and I haven't had any heat issues with this shoe, and yeah, it's a breathable upper, guys. It's really comfortable. I haven't had any rashes or anything, although I did get a little bit of a blister at the end of the toe box, so be careful of that. You might want to get half a size up if you have been known to get blisters at the forefoot, or if you have kind of chunky feet, if that's a word. I have known people who get blisters at the end of these shoes because yeah, the toe box kind of goes right around your foot shape, and that could be a problem. But besides that, guys, the upper is really comfortable. But one smaller problem with the upper is that it has all the laces in a small section of the upper. Like, I mean, you would imagine the laces would go down to like here or something, but yeah, they finish quite close to you know, like in a small section of the upper, and yeah, it's a bit uncomfortable to, you know, undo the laces and redo them up again and tighten them and stuff like that. So yeah, that is a small problem and it's a bit annoying. But another two smaller points was this bottom white area got really dirty pretty quickly. I mean, as it probably would and as you would expect it to, but yeah, it really just absorbs a bit more dirt than the usual bottom, but it's not too much of a problem for me. I mean, if you're not getting a shoe dirty, what are you wearing them for, right? So the second thing was, you know, durability and how long this shoe lasts. I mean, I personally don't see this shoe lasting a very long time. I mean, you know, the bottom hasn't got a very thick rubber outsole to it. Yeah, I just see the bottom outsole getting worn down really quickly and just leaving the kind of midsole to, you know, cushion your stride and stuff. So that is one thing that might be, you know, the bigger problem with these shoes. But besides that, guys, they are a very good shoe. I've been enjoying running in these very much so, as it does take a while to get used to running in these shoes. They have a really good lift off, so it curves up a bit, so when you kind of lean forward, you kind of run into the stride. So that's really good. I really like that about this shoe. And you know, the fact that it's zero drop, it just makes it so much more comfortable too. I thought this back support system here would be a little bit uncomfortable, but I mean, I personally didn't notice it, and I found it was really helpful. With my last pair of shoes, I had a bit of heel problems, but with these shoes so far, haven't experienced any heel problems whatsoever. So that is really good, and these shoes are just so comfortable, guys. So, I mean, that is my number one takeaway from these shoes. Comfort, you know, light for what they are. So I really think these are my new personal favorite shoes. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna get, if not these type of shoes, another pair of shoes from Altra in the future, and keep buying the shoes along this line because they are so comfortable, guys. But anyway, they are my opinions about the Altra Paradigm 3, and have you guys got yourself a pair? What do you guys think? Yeah, let me know in the comment section below. But besides that, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. There's new running content out from me every single week, so please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
I am on a drug. It's called Charlie Sheen. It's not available because if you try it once, you will die. Your face will melt off and your children will weep over your exploded body.